Guys, welcome back to World Illuminate 11 on this Monday. I hope you had a great weekend and welcome if it is your first time checking out my channel. And if it is your first time checking out the channel, then please do hit the subscribe button. You are very welcome here. So on Friday, I did a video in which I talked about how the divine masculines are really thinking about the divine feminines. You know, they're thinking about how the divine feminine is like beautiful and independent and, and they are just thinking about the love, how they would love to move forward towards their divine feminine. And they're working on, this month of March, they're working on letting go of things that no longer serve them, letting go of the fears, the things that drag them down, and letting go of the karmic situations and the things that are in the way of them moving forward towards their divine feminine. And, and they are working hard on this, and really beautiful messages that came through. And the angels are also saying, for you, the divine feminine, it is about you trusting in this, trusting and believing in the miracles that are coming into your life. And because the doors are opening, that was the message that came through. And we've just had the new moon in Pisces as well, which is about newness, new beginnings. And so these doors opening and great things coming in. So do stay in that place of trust is the message that's coming through from the angels. And, this weekend, I've really had a lot of messages like signs and, synchronicities and signs sort of coming through, especially in relation to the journey. Signs and messages in music, and, and a lot more signs than usual, sort of really coming through in this past weekend. And one of them, was messages in music, and quite a couple of songs that came through, that I actually had tears rolling down because of just how beautiful it all was. And then also, I actually am going to talk about one of the songs today because, I really feel that this message is actually a message for the collective. And when it came through, I actually stopped what I was doing and just stood there listening because I couldn't quite believe, just how amazing this song is. And, and the angels are really saying this is a message from the divine masculine collective to the divine feminines, letting them know that they are on their way. So this is a song that I'd never even heard of before. And if I have ever heard it before, then I don't remember it. But it is by Rod Stewart. And, when I heard it, I was like, wow, and I'm going to play a little bit of it because this just helps to, sort of give you the idea of the song. And I really suggest that after you finish watching the video, you also play it for yourself and really feel it, because it is the kind of song that you really feel in your heart. And as a divine feminine, you feel it when the message is coming through, when the message is for you, from your intuition, and you really feel it in your heart. And this is a message coming from you, from your divine masculine. So I will play this part and then I'll talk about it a bit. We are So, the song is called Sailing, and it is by Rod Stewart. And it's, I actually went on, and after listening to it on the radio, after it played, I looked it up to see what it was, went on YouTube, watched the video a couple of times, and really listened to the song. And also just so, he sings it with so much passion and emotion as well in that song. And it starts off by saying, I am sailing home again. Across the sea, I am sailing stormy waters to be near you, to be free. And when I looked this up, I actually looked up what the meaning of the actual song was. And it actually said Rod Stewart wrote the song when he was homesick. So this is showing that, this is about homesick, being homesick, your divine masculine being homesick, and you, divine feminine, you are their home, and all paths lead home. Whatever journey they're taking on their way, it is leading them home to you, their divine feminine. And right now with this song, your divine masculine is saying, I am sailing home again. And that's back home to you. Across the sea, I am sailing stormy waters. And, the stormy waters is all the things that they go through on this journey, because the divine masculines do go through a lot as well. They do struggle as well on this journey. And, that is the stormy sea that they go through, the stormy waters that they go through. They have to struggle with being, to get into a place of actually being able to feel their emotions and express their emotions. They have to let go of so many things, the coming situations that they may be in, that they may have put themselves in, and also just, things that they have to let go of in their life so that they can move towards their divine feminine. It is not easy, for some who have been in relationships for a long time, it is not an easy thing. So these are the stormy waters, and they go through that dark night of the soul, as well, which is a really tough time for the divine masculines. So they are saying that they are sailing these stormy waters only to be near you, to be free. So towards their divine feminine, on the cards that we got last week, it was them thinking of the divine feminine. Then the 9 of Pentacles came up, which is about the divine feminine being independent, doing her own thing. And then also the Empress came up, and this is how they see you, as their beautiful divine feminine, who's loving and nurturing and caring. And that is, and the one that they truly, truly love. And that is why they're sailing these stormy waters, so that they can be near you and they can be free. Because whatever they may be doing, or whatever the situation they may be in, whatever it is that may be stopping them from being with you, their divine feminine, is holding them like, it's like, they're not free. So they want to move forward towards their divine feminine so that they can be near you and they can be free. And that really, really goes with that message that came through on Friday. Do check out the message if you haven't seen it. And because it was about them thinking about their divine feminine and wanting to be with their divine feminine. And then it goes on to say, I am flying like a bird. Across the sea, I am flying, passing high clouds to be near you, to be free. So again, this is about them, whatever may come in the way, those high clouds, they are flying, they are making their way towards you. And this is the message that they're letting you know, whatever stormy waters, whatever high clouds may be there, they are making their way towards you. And in the video, you see Rod Stewart on this, on this sailboat, and he is moving forward, singing passionately, the divine masculine letting you know that he is moving forward towards you. And you also actually see a bird in the video, and this is about the freedom. This is how they want to be free, and they will only be free when they're with you, their divine feminine. And then it goes on to say, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Through the dark night, far away, I am dying, forever crying, to be with you. Who can say? So this is basically saying, they're saying, can you hear me? Can you hear me? From this far away, they haven't reached you yet. They're still going through the tough times. They still have to release what needs to go. However, they're thinking of you, because they're saying, I am dying. I am forever crying, because they realize that the person that they truly want to be with is you. And they're basically saying, I am dying. I'm forever crying. This is showing the pain that they go through through as well on this journey. You know, they may not show you that they're going through this pain. They may not show the rest of other people, you know, their friends or people around them, that they're going through this pain. But this is, and they say, through the dark night. And, you know, during the night, that's when they tend to feel all this stuff. You know, during the day, they can sort of, distract themselves with other things. But when it comes to that night time, when they truly when they're missing their divine feminine, you know, they're calling to you from their hearts. And this is what they're saying. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? This is your divine masculine calling to you on the 5D, you know, calling to you from their hearts. You know, when you feel them within you, they're saying, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Through the dark night from far away. So they are calling to you. They're letting you know that I am dying and I'm forever crying, because they're missing you, their divine feminine, and they want to be with you. And then it goes on again to say, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Through the dark night far away, I am dying, forever crying to be with you. Who can say? So this is just them expressing again just how much they truly would like to be with you, because they realize now that the love that they have is only for their divine feminine. So they are calling to you, but they're also saying they are sailing those stormy waters so that they can be with you and they can feel free. And then it goes on to do the part that I played. And in this, it turns from just the I to the we. And the angels are saying, this is the divine masculine collective rising. And they're saying, we are sailing home again. So the divine masculines are rising up like that phoenix rising from the ashes. And they're saying, we are sailing home again across the sea. We are sailing stormy waters. So they are standing up for what they believe in. They believe in this love. They're standing up for this love, and they are homesick and they want to move back forward towards their divine feminine. So they're saying, we are sailing home again across the sea. We are sailing stormy waters to be near you, to be free. So they are letting their divine feminines know. The divine masculine collective is letting the divine feminines know, letting the divine feminine collective know that they are rising and they are moving forward towards their divine feminines. With this month of March, which is the month of action, the angels are saying the divine masculines are sailing through those stormy waters. They're letting go of what needs to go. They're working on themselves. They are fighting through so that they can be able to be free again. They can be able to move forward towards their divine feminine. And he ends by saying, oh Lord, to be near you, to be free. Oh Lord, oh my Lord, to be near you, to be free. So this is about them realizing, calling to the Lord, calling to the Creator, because they realize that this is a divine love, and they are saying, it's like a call that to the angels as well, to help them so that they can move forward towards their divine feminine, so that they can be near you, their divine feminine, and they can be free. So they're calling for help to their, to their spirit guides, to the angels, saying, so that they can be helped, so they can move through these stormy waters, so that they can be near their divine feminine and they can be free. So really, really beautiful song. And I really do suggest you do listen to it and, and really feel it coming into your heart. And the angels are saying, divine feminines, your divine masculine is moving towards you. They are working on releasing what needs to go so they can be free to be with you. So right now, it is about you as a divine feminine staying in that place of trust, staying in the place of having faith and knowing that this divine love, things are moving forward, and your divine masculine is moving towards you. The angels and the universe, they have got this. And it is about you staying in the place of trusting in your journey and being in this place of enjoying your life, having that joy, and just knowing that everything is working out exactly as it is meant, as it is meant to work out. So it is just about you being in the place of really trusting in your journey, and also of standing in your power, being that lighthouse that keeps shining that light, so that your divine masculine can keep moving, as they move forward towards you, they keep seeing that light shining bright. So the angels are saying this is your time to just continue to stay in your power, to keep shining your light bright, because your divine masculine is on their way. They are sailing through those stormy waters, and they're moving forward towards you. So that's the message that's coming through today. I will do another video, but I just wanted to share this message because it is a really beautiful message for the Divine Feminine Collective. And do check out that song. I will see you on the next video. Love, peace, positivity, and light.